Good evening, everyone. It is once again Ted, the Speed Learner, and I am here once again to declare the winner of the Video Response Wars this week. The first Video Response Wars winner of 2017. And the winner is none other than Crazy Josh Cravey. Congratulations, Crazy Josh Cravey. You are the winner of the Video Response Wars this week, and I am prepared for you. Take a look at this. Aha. Yes. Alright, so the first video I watched of yours that I wanted to cover right here was the Channel 108 News. Okay. So, I had some ideas for your video, but I'll get into that a little bit later. But right now, I have some questions. Who was Kevin, and what disease did he have? And I personally wasn't aware that there was a Harry Potter spin-off series. That's news to me. I like that one. Will Harry Potter be in the spin-off? Okay. And why isn't the weather person enjoying the wind? Was it a cold wind? Obviously it wasn't too gusty because the hair wasn't flying off the person's head. But was it cold? What was the deal? Maybe they just don't like wind. I don't know. But anyway, I think one of the coolest things you could have done with that particular video is you had that person that was being interviewed and they were wearing the Harry Potter costume and that kind of thing. Instead of acting dumb, they could have said, man, I sure hope that Harry Potter's going to be in this sequel series. And you could have maybe said, well, I don't think he will. And they're like, what? He ain't going to be in there? Are you kidding me? This interview's over. And then stormed off, something like that. See what I mean? That would have been invigorating, exciting, that kind of thing. But anyway, just a thought there. And the next video I watched was Let It Snow. Let me tell you something. When it comes to snow, really, when it comes to snow, I think of ice, cold, bad travel, that kind of thing. None of that stuff really appeals to me. But I will say, from what I saw of your video, yes, you really could have built a snowman. And I think it would have been really cool if you had built a snowman and put it on the air. I would have loved to have seen that. Maybe next time when you get a chance, that's exactly what you do. And I hope that's exactly what you'll do. I would love to see you build a snowman. I really would. I think it'd be cute. But anyway, you had a couple of dogs in the video. What are the names of the dogs? What batteries are used in the yellow bow? I'd like to know that. And what are the kids making? You had them in a classroom. What were they making? I saw them making something. It was something creative, but I didn't know what they were making. How much snow did you receive? Did you have to call a plumber for your pipes? And if so, how long was it before the plumber arrived? What did he have to do to your pipes to get them back to working order? I'd kind of like to know that. Was there, or is there now, any aquatic life under the ice? I mean, I know some of that pond would be so frozen that the aquatic life wouldn't survive, but maybe they went deep into the pond or whatever. I just wondered if there was any aquatic life that actually was surviving and was kind of hovering on the bottom of the pond. Okay. The next video I watched was Rogue One. You had shown that you had actually gone to see the movie Rogue One, a Star Wars story. I have not seen it yet. I'm waiting until it comes on DVD. When it comes to me, I just don't have time to go to the theater and buy the popcorn and all the other goody things and do all that wonderful stuff. You work 35 hours a week. You do all the studying I do, that kind of thing, and well, you kind of really run out of time. So hopefully it'll come out on DVD, and when it does, I'll pop it in here and I'll watch it from there. But anyway, what are the names of the fish in your aquarium? I was kind of wanting to know that. And what kind of fish are they? And how big is that aquarium? I'd like to know all that. What is your dog's favorite food? And I know you have more than one dog, and I'm sure that each one of those dogs has a different preference in food. I'd like to know what they like. As you were driving to the theater, I saw a mountain in the background. What is the name of that mountain? I'd like to know. What is your favorite store? What is your least favorite store? I saw that shopping mall. I kind of want to know both. What is your favorite popcorn flavor? I'd like to know that, and Sarah's as well. Since your sister was in the video too, I'd like to know what her favorite flavor of popcorn is. Okay. What other movies were playing at the theater? I could see the board in the background, but I couldn't see what other movies were actually playing. Did you encounter any heavy holiday traffic? This is something I did encounter. Okay? You got to keep in mind that my mother wanted me to run some errands on Christmas Eve, believe it or not. So I go out there and I encounter really bad traffic. No matter what store I seemed to go to, I was encountering traffic like crazy. And especially on a Saturday afternoon, I cannot tell you. Anyway, how long is the bridge in the background? Okay, now you eventually drove over that bridge, but I kind of wanted to know how long that bridge actually, and it looked like there was more than one. So how long were the bridges in the background? I mean, you were driving over them, there were other bridges, so on and so forth. I saw that. Just kind of give me an idea how long those bridges are. Okay, and the final one that I watched was Staying Up Until 2017. Now, while you were making this video, guess what I was doing? I was sleeping. I had to go to bed about 7 o'clock that night because I had to be up real early in the morning to go to work the next day. So I was fast asleep while you were making that video. Thank you for going ahead and making that video. I did watch most of it. You had reviewed a whole bunch of movies, none of which I have seen. No, I have not even seen the Peanuts movie, much less any of the other ones you mentioned. So I really can't give you guys a proper review of any of those. But anyway, I'm glad you enjoyed most of them anyway. Alright, in the beginning of the video, Sarah had a headache. Why did she have a headache? And how long did the headache last? When was the last time you visited a Starbucks? And when you did visit a Starbucks, what did you have to eat or drink? Texas and Illinois both have the same time zone, believe it or not. So we had already celebrated the New Year by the time you were making this video. Alright, Sarah, what is your favorite cupcake flavor? And what is the very worst movie you have ever seen? Well, one of the worst ones I ever saw was Howard the Duck. Obviously, you guys just saw a video of me reviewing the movie Bridesmaid. To me, that was pretty bad. That was one of the worst I'd ever seen. Boy, some of the other ones that I thought were pretty bad. Boy, I can't really think of anything right off the top of my head. I will tell you this, though, that even though I did like both the very first Ghostbusters and its first sequel, I liked the original one better, and that's because a lot of the second one was basically a rehash of the first. I would have loved to have seen a more challenging villain in the second movie. More importantly, I would have liked to have seen them think it out a little bit better. They really didn't explain too well why they ended up being unemployed like they were, what happened to the Ghostbusters business, that kind of thing. So I would have loved to have seen a little more detail in the second movie. I would have loved to see them gotten along a little bit better, that kind of thing. You know, I think they could have put more into that Ghostbusters than they actually did. When it comes to the most recent Ghostbusters movie, I have not seen the whole thing. I will tell you the trailers have not impressed me at all. But I would have to see, maybe there's some scenes in the actual movie that I did not see in the trailers that might change my opinion about it. But like I said, I have not seen it formally. I'll tell you one movie. I haven't watched the whole thing yet, but from what I've seen of it so far, did not impress me at all, was Terminator Genisys. It looks like a very confusing movie. I'll let you know if I ever get a chance to watch it. Now, I just got finished watching Independence Day Resurrection, And that one there, the special effects were great, but I think the way they did the movie just didn't set right with me. And I would have to sit here for about a half an hour and tell you some of the things that I saw that was like, yeah, this just doesn't work for me. Okay. Oh, okay. I know some of you people will probably criticize me. I think the movie's name is Resurgent, not Resurrection. I'm sorry. I thought it would... I really wasn't paying much attention to the actual movie title. I probably should have been. And if you guys go after me for it, fine, so be it. If you want to leave me a nasty comment in the comments below and saying, well, it's Resurgence, not Resurrection, fine, it probably is. I mean, think about it. I'm making this particular video way late at night. I'm not exactly with it right now, so bear with me. But anyway, I wanted to say congratulations, Crazy Josh Cravey. You are the winner of the Video Response Wars this week. Thank you very much for participating. Big dude, I know you're watching this as well. Please enter your videos in the Video Response Wars contest. I will do the same for you as I have done so many times for Crazy Josh Cravey. Don't hesitate to enter your videos. If you have any questions about it, let me know, and I'll show you exactly how to do that. So, anyway, thank you very much for participating. It is now officially 2017, and if I knew where my hats were, I'll have to find my New Year's hat. I know I'm not wearing it right now. I probably should be. Matter of fact, I really should be, but I'm not. Anyway, if I ever find it, I'll let you know. In the meantime, thank you very much for all tuning in. I will tell you more in a future video, so I would like for you to stay tuned.